I look like an altar boy or something today. Kundalini altar boy. Good morning. I want to be where Tammy and Marty are this morning. Looks gorgeous. We're supposed to have a gorgeous day here in Boulder too, but we have a fire, so I'm afraid to open my windows because I think the fire's done. It looks, I can see it from my window actually, and it looks like it's not burning. It just looks kind of smoky now. Hello. Yeah, that's good. I don't know why we have fires right now. It's kind of crazy. It doesn't really make sense. We had snow like last week, but that's where we're at.
We had a fire down here too. I live down in southwestern New Mexico, and my husband and I were driving back from somewhere and we could see a fire up in the mountains. Yeah.
It's really weird. I mean, you've had moisture too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, well, welcome to your practice. I'm gonna try to not trigger everybody with global warming. Welcome. So today we're really going to work with communication, and we're going to work with communication, intercommunication, communication between ourselves, communication between our higher selves, right? This is a really opportune moment astrologically for us to start a conversation, if we haven't already, or deepen a conversation with our spiritual self, with the part of ourselves that's beyond our ego, right? Most of the time we're in our heads, we're back and forth, one hemisphere, the other hemisphere, but when we start to learn to get out of the ego and get out of the head, life can take on this magical, mysterious path. We can start to listen to the cues from beyond just our own minds. And our minds are usually, those neural pathways are set back in childhood, right? Those neural pathways are old things. But we can start to change if we feel like we're stuck in a pattern, if we're stuck in our lives, if we're stuck in depression, stuck in anxiety, whatever the particular brand of stuckness or repetition is that you have, we can start to communicate with our world in a different way. And with this Jupiter and Pisces energy, and then Jupiter and Neptune coming close together in a couple weeks, this is a really potent time to start working with that. So there's many different ways you could work with that. One thing is just by getting out of your head, right? Okay, what does the rest of my body feel? Okay, what does my stomach feel? What does my heart feel? What is my shoulder? What is my shoulder communicating to me right now? What is my liver communicating to me right now? And starting to get out of the head and starting to listen to the full human sensory experience to start to make decisions from there, right? Instead of just making decisions from here, where else in my body is ready to help me make a decision? Maybe my guts are, maybe my heart is, maybe my toe is, right? There's a lot of information that we ignore and we just stay in the head. Now, part of that can be challenging because we have traumas in the body, right? A lot of times we don't want to experience, we don't even want to go down here, especially down below, the belly, because there's a lot of emotions and traumas that we're holding on to, a lot of past issues that are stored in the body. So part of the yoga is getting us to open up and to feel back into our body, so we have communication with our full range of capabilities as a human. The other thing that you can start to do is, one of my favorites is to look at the animals that are around you, right? There's totems, there's little spirit animals that are supporting us. And one of my healers and teachers taught me this. And it's as simple as just seeing who's around, like what animals are showing up. And if you ask, they'll just start showing up and you'll be like, oh. For me, whenever I'm questioning something, I'm thinking about taking a new step, if I see a hawk, I know I'm going in the right direction. I'm like, okay, great. There's transformation, there's power. And I usually don't ever see one hawk, I see 3 hawks. It's always 3, right? So just starting to communicate, maybe it's a butterfly, maybe it's a certain bird, maybe it's a squirrel. Like, just start to use and notice what's around you, and start to associate that with a certain meaning. And there's meanings that are uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Archetypal, right, within our culture. But then there's also the meaning for you. There might be a personal meaning for you, and that's the more important one. Dreams, right? This is a beautiful time to start working with your dreams. What is your subconscious telling you? What is the collective subconscious telling you? What are you experiencing in your dreams? What do they mean? And this is a time for prayer. And again, what I would say with prayer is a lot of times we're praying in our heads, right? See if you can drop the prayer into your heart. See if you can start to communicate from your heart. What is it your heart is longing for? What is your heart willing and ready to give? But this is a really beautiful time to expand your capabilities of communication. Getting out of yourself. The tarot cards, right? Tarot cards, pulling cards in the morning. They don't have to be tarot cards. There's just different cards that people work with. Painting, right? Dancing, singing, all of these things that get us out of just the thinking mind and start to get us into a more well-rounded, full experience of being a human. We can start to dance, and that communicates a certain thing that allows us to receive certain information from the universe about, oh, I'm stuck in this pattern. What is this pattern, right? Why do I keep doing this? What happens if I just extend my arm further? Oh, wow, there's so much more here. So that is the opportunity of this time. So what we're going to do today in our practice is work with the intercommunication and interconnection within ourselves. We're going to find that connection between the different parts of ourselves, so that we can be in communication with God, so we can be in communication with community, so we can be in communication with all of the aspects that exist to us as a very special human being. So let's tune in. We'll get started with some warm-ups, and then we'll go into this set for, I didn't bring here it is. Let me tell you what it's called. It's called Adjusting the Centers of Intercommunication, Interconnection, and Intercommunication. So bring the palms together in front of the heart, start rubbing the palms. One of the things we're doing just by starting by rubbing the palms is there's 72,000 energy lines that come from the hands to the feet. A lot of them are at the navel center. We're just starting to activate those energy lines, wake up those energy lines. Then bring the palms together in front of the heart, elbows out to the side, relax the shoulders down the back. We'll tune into ourselves. We're tuned into the messages from the universe, the more subtle aspects, the more subtle messages that sometimes get missed in a loud, hype world. Tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Take a deep, deep, deep breath in. Fill up a little bit more on the breath. Hold the breath, press the palms, relax the shoulders, focus the eyes up, feel and lift the pelvic floor. Feel that communication between your pelvic floor and your third eye and the top of the head, the crown. Hands pressing in front of the heart, bring the heart involved, feel the heart. centered and connected, and the navel comes slightly and hold that navel in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Go ahead and relax the hands down onto the knees. Just sit with your breath for a moment, noticing the inhale and the exhale as they are. Then really grab onto the knees, use the knees for support in this first exercise. We're going to start with Sufi grind. So if you're sitting on a cushion, go ahead, lose the cushion, just come sitting right on the floor and start to bring yourself around in circles. You know, I love this warm-up. I especially love this warm-up when we're in a transitional season like this. So good for the liver, to support the liver and detoxifying and dealing with these transitions. So as you come forward, let that be your inhale. As you come back, let that be your exhale. I also really like this song as a opening, so I'll do some favorites today. Start to exaggerate that Sufi grind a little bit more, deepen the breath a little bit more. Really feel the space between the lower ribs and the pelvis moving around, getting as much movement in that space as you can. Next time you come forward, start to go the other direction, circling the other way around. Keep exaggerating the movement, deepen the breath, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Okay, come to center, take a nice deep breath in. Feel those elbows straight, grab onto the knees, feel your spine grow tall, feel your chest lift, hold the breath in here. Feel that communication from the base of your spine, up your spine, through the navel, through the heart, through the neck, to the third eye, to the crown. Exhale, release, let the breath come back to a natural flow in and out through the nose. And crawl yourself forward onto your hands and your knees. Come into the tabletop pose. Fingers are nice and spread. Really press into your finger pads. Coming onto the knees, letting the sides of the feet touch. And start to open up, again, that space in between. Inhale, lift the head up, lift the sits bones up. Even spread the sits bones as you lift the sits bones up and the belly drops. Exhale, squeeze the navel in, tuck the tailbone, bring the chin in. Inhale into cow pose, exhale into cat. Inhale into cow pose, exhale into cat. Now, as you're moving, you could stay in your head. You could start thinking about this practice. You could start thinking about your day. But instead of staying in the head for your practice, see if you can start to drop it into the body. What is the body feeling? What is my pelvis doing right now? What is my belly? What is my navel doing right now? What's happening in the vertebrae in my back? How's my heart moving with this? How's my breath deep and strong and powerful?
Hare ego puruk samana, Hare ego puruk samana, Hare ego puruk samana, Hare ego puruk samana. Sarv nirantar, sarv nirantar, sarv nirantar ji. Sarv nirantar, sarv nirantar, sarv nirantar ji. Sarv nirantar, sarv nirantar, sarv nirantar ji.
Deeper breaths. Okay, inhale into cow pose, lifting the sits bones up, spreading the sits bones, lifting the head up, dropping the belly, hold for a moment, eyes focus up at the third eye center. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, do one more cat release, squeeze all of the breath out, get all the breath out by squeezing the navel in and up. Then inhale, you can sit back on your heels. We're gonna start to make our way up to standing. We're at one more warm-up exercise just to get our whole body warmed up before we go into this set. So come standing up and I want you to spread your feet nice and wide. Feet are gonna be wider than your mat, maybe 2 feet distance apart. Yeah, turning so that you've still got access to the grip of your mat is good. About 2.5 feet apart. I'm gonna start to move into windmill. So the arms come out to the side. This is your inhale position. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, bring your right foot to your left, bring your right hand to your left foot, reach the left arm up into the air. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, go over to the other side. Inhaling up, exhaling, bending right hand down to left foot, and then left hand down to right foot as you exhale. See if the arms can stay relatively in the same relationship. So there's a twist that happens also in the spine as you come down. So we're opening up the backs of the legs. If you can keep the legs nice and straight, do that. If you need to do a slight bend in the knees, that's okay. But as you keep going, see if you can straighten out those knees more and more so there's just a tiny little bend so they're not locked, but that they're pretty straight. You feel a nice little opening in the legs and the hips. A little twist. I want you to be really mindful of that twist in the torso. Again, getting into the liver and the spleen to help detoxify the body. Keep going. Find the strong breath that supports this. Inhale to center. Exhale, release. Relax the arms down and make your way down onto your back. Come laying on your back. Laying on your back, cross your arms in front of your chest so that you cross right at the wrists. Okay, so you're kind of like a mummy. Just relax here if you can. Doesn't matter what wrist is on top, just relaxing, laying on your back. Arms cross at the wrists. Stay in this position and point your toes forward. And then flex your toes so your toes come in towards your face. Point the toes and then flex the toes. And now I want you to find how the breath coordinates with this. So one direction you inhale, one direction you exhale. Doesn't matter which one, but I want you to start to coordinate a really strong breath with just moving at your ankles. You're pointing the toes forward and then you're flexing the toes back towards your face. Pointing the toes forward, flexing the toes back. Both feet are gonna move together at the same time. Now, if you're on a really sticky yoga mat, you might need to make an adjustment. We're gonna do this for a little bit. So if your heels are really rubbing, you can make that adjustment now. And find how you can move those ankles back and forth. Really deep breath with it, really strong, deep breath. Inhale. Strong, strong breath. You should be able to hear your breath. I should be able to hear your breath, even though you're on mute. You gotta be so loud that I can hear you when you're on mute. Deep breaths as you move just from the ankles. If you start to feel pressure in your temples as you do this, the temples of your forehead, then I want you to slow it down. Otherwise, keep it going and keep the breath nice and strong. Keep going, really deep breaths. Feel yourself communicating with the lowest part of you. Connecting with those ankles, moving those ankles, really push them as far forward as you can, and then really bring them, the toes up towards the face, really opening up those ankles. They support us in going where we need to go. We think the issues a lot of times are in our hips or in our knees, but so often it's in these ankles. So open them up, get them moving, get them flexible. I know it can get tough. Keep going though. You can breathe through it. Breathe strong breaths. And relax the ankles. Stay in the position with the arms crossed in front of the chest. Okay, you're gonna keep those arms crossed. Keep both legs straight. Now lift one of the legs with the toes pointed up towards the sky. Try to get it up to 90 degrees. And then bring it back down. And then lift the other leg up to 90 degrees. and bring it down. So toes are pointed and you're alternating. One leg comes up, then the other one comes up. One comes up, it goes down. The next one comes up and down. Alternating. Start to work with your breath. You inhale as you lift the leg up. You exhale as you bring it down. You inhale as you lift it up. You exhale, bring it down. Beautiful. Nice. Really strong, everybody. Deep breaths in and out. Yes, so good. Deep breaths. Now you're starting to adjust the hips. We just adjusted the ankles. Now we're starting to adjust those hips. Almost there, last 15 seconds. And relax, relax the legs. Keep the arms as they are. Feel that adjustment in the pelvis. Feel that movement in the lower part of your body. Just connect with it. Opening up communication with more than just your mind. All right, we're gonna go together. Zip the legs up, point the toes. Both legs come up to 90 degrees. Both legs come down to 90 degrees. Both legs come up and down. Move fast, 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 fast. If your lower back is bothering you at all, put your hands underneath your lower back. Otherwise, just move, 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 nice and fast. Really good. Keep it going. You can slow it down a little bit, but keep going. Nice, strong breaths. Inhale as they come up. Exhale as they come down. Inhale as they come up. Exhale as they come down. Nice, strong breaths. We're working our way up the body. We started with the ankle joints, then we started with the hips. Now we're really centering the navel center, connecting to and activating that navel center. There's all this energy, all this vitality, all this information for you, and we just want to access it. Keep going. You got 20 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the legs down, relax on your back. Go ahead and just let your arms relax by your side. Extend the legs, relax, relax, relax. Just let go. We'll take a little relaxation here. Just let this energy circulate. Okay. I want you to think of your pelvis as one thing and your rib cage as another thing. And we're going to move them in opposite directions. So the hips are going to go to one side and your torso is going to go to the other side. Your rib cage is going to go to the other side, but you're laying on the back here. So it's like you're a fish and you're swimming, but you're laying on your back. We're going to do this with the hands blocking, the hands on top of the temples, kind of blocking the ears, and the elbows are up into the air. Okay. So you're just going side to side on your back. Get crazy with this. You're not going to be able to hear me as you do it because you got your ears covered, and just go side to side. I want you to move as much as your body as you can. The hips are moving. You're wiggling, wiggling, wiggling side to side to side. Like you're moving through the ocean, like you're really going somewhere with this. Okay. Move, 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 move.
Jai Jai Ho Sima Khasara Mariran Ramak Pradhan Chatra Chate Jate Gang Jate Gang Jate Gang Jate Gang Jate Gang Jate Gang.
I need all of you to give me more. Really move. Find that space. Again, just like we did in the warm-ups, that space between the bottoms of the ribs and the pelvis, there's a lot of movement there. Lots and lots of movement there.
Jate Gang, Jate Gang, Jate Gang, Jate Gang. Jate Gang, Jate Gang, Jate Gang, Jate Gang. Jate Gang, Jate Gang, Jate Gang, Jate Gang.
Yeah, keep going. Start to put some emotion into it. If there's something that you're struggling with, something that you're dealing with, just start to move from that place. Start to move it in your body, like you're working whatever that struggle is, whatever that worry is, through the body. Move, 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 move. Really contort the body side to side. Keep going, keep going.
Jate Gang, Jate Gang, Jate Gang, Jate Gang. Jate Gang, Jate Gang, Jate Gang, Jate Gang. Khaga Khanda Bahandang, Kadala Khandang, Mataranamandang, Paribandang, Bujitanda, Kandang, Tej Prachandang, Jotamandam, Panaprapang, Sukhasanda, Karanang, Gurumata Daranang, Kudavika Haranang, Asaranang.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep going, keep going. Go, 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 go. Move, 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 move. Give me a little bit more. Come on, go, go, go. 30 more seconds. Go, 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 go. Relax, 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 relax the arms down, relax the hips, relax, 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 let go. Let the arms relax. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock yourself up. We're gonna come sitting on the heels. We're gonna come sitting on the heels for a while. So if you need to prop this in any way, do that. And if sitting in a rock pose, if sitting on the heels is really, really super uncomfortable for you, you could come into easy pose as you need. We'll be in rock pose for the rest of this set. Just a little bit of a longer set. We have a shorter meditation. So you're sitting on your heels, sitting right on top of your sits bones, right on top of your heels. You're gonna bring your hands onto just above the tops of your knees. You're gonna stick your tongue out and start a dog breath. So you're breathing through the back of your throat. There you go, use the navel, feel it go through the throat. All right, bring the breath back through the nose. Reach the arms right out in front of you immediately. Cross the right arm up and over to the left at a 45-degree angle and bring it back. Then bring the left arm up to a 45-degree angle and bring it back. Try to keep the elbows straight the whole time. So you're crisscrossing the arms out in front of you and then bringing them back so that they're parallel out in front of you, palms facing towards each other. Just close your eyes and start to move. Elbows are straight. Keep the elbows straight. And relax. Relax the arms.
Sat Siri Siri Akal Siri Akal Mahayakal
Okay, you're staying in rock pose if you can. Your hands are going to come flat and resting on your knees. Then you're going to alternately bring them up together. Bring them up and touch the shoulders. When your fingers touch the shoulders, then all of the fingers are going to come together and touch the shoulders. So they're flat out in front of you. Then they come up and they touch the shoulders. All the fingertips come together, back out. Yep, just like that. It's supposed to make you feel good for the whole day. So it's like you're splashing some water over your shoulders and then you're having that little tap on the top of the shoulder. Sat Siri Siri Akal Siri Akal Mahayakal Mahakal Satnam Akal Murtu Vaheguru Sat Siri Siri Akal Siri Akal Mahayakal Mahakal Satnam Akal Murtu Vaheguru Sat Siri Siri Akal Siri Akal Mahayakal Mahakal Satnam Akal Murtu Vaheguru Sat Siri Siri Akal Siri Akal Mahayakal Mahakal Satnam Akal Murtu Vaheguru Sat Siri Siri Akal Siri Akal Mahayakal Mahakal Satnam Akal Murtu Vaheguru Sat Siri Siri Akal Siri Akal Mahayakal Mahakal Satnam Akal Murtu Vaheguru Sat Siri Siri Akal Siri Akal Mahayakal Mahakal Satnam Akal. And relax the arms, let the arms completely relax. Now just start to stretch. Whatever feels good in your body, just start to stretch. You need to twist, you need to reach your arms, whatever feels good for you, whatever you need to do with your neck. Just stretch your upper torso, your back, your neck, whatever movement's gonna feel really good in those parts of your body. And if you need to adjust your seat, we're gonna stay in rock pose if you can. If you can stay sitting here on your heels, we're gonna do a mantra here at this place. If you need to adjust and come into easy pose or adjust your seat or add any props, maybe you need to put something underneath your heels or put something underneath your hips so you can sit comfortably. Find that comfortable seat. Hands can just relax on the thighs. We're gonna chant Hari, Hari, Hud, Hari, Hud, Hari, Hud, Hari. Okay, we're gonna chant that in a monotone voice. You'll chant out loud with me, connecting with the sound of creation. Eyes will be closed, sit up nice and tall, and really use your navel and the tip of the tongue to create this sound. We're gonna connect with our creative self. Take a deep breath in. Hari, Hud, Hari, Hud, Hari, Hud, Hari. 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 Hari Had, Hari Had, Hari Had, 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 Hari. Hari Had, Hari Hat, Hari Hat, Hari. Hari Hat, 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 Hari Hat, Hari Hat, Hari. Inhale. Super deep breath in. Super, super deep, and hold the breath. Try to keep holding the breath. If you need to, just sip a little bit more breath in to keep the breath in. Through the nose, exhale. Deep breath out, 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 out. Inhale. Huge breath in. Hold the breath in. Hold, hold, hold. Five, four, three, two, exhale. One more time like that. Deep breath in. Huge, huge, huge breath in, and then hold the breath. Through the nose, exhale. Let the breath come back to normal. And then come and relax on your back. Cover yourself up. Extend and shake your legs out if you need. Let your arms come by your side and completely relax. Full body surrender. Full body relaxes. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. And on this next inhale, feel the inhale go all the way to your toes, all the way to your fingers. Stretch the fingers, point the toes. And start to move the fingers on your exhale and start to wiggle the toes. Keep taking nice deep breaths and start to move your hands on your wrists and move your feet on your ankles. And stretch your arms up overhead and push through the heels. Nice big stretch. Let's do a cat stretch to each side. So bring the knees into the chest, squeeze the knees in. Let's start by extending the left leg. Right knee comes up and over to the left side. Come back to center. Bring both knees in the in-between. And then switch it out. Right leg comes long, left knee comes in. Got that left knee up and over to the right. And come back to center. Bring both knees into the chest. Rock up and down. And make your way up into a comfortable seat. All right, coming into a comfortable seat, we're going to bring our fingers into Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb touch, rest of the fingers are straight, come sitting up nice and tall. We're going to chant Ek Onkar Sat Nam Siti Waheguru. We're just going to chant this for 3 minutes. This is the morning call, but we're really going to listen to ourselves as we chant it. So it's Ek Onkar. Then we take a deep breath in. Sat Nam Siti. Inhale just half of a breath in. Wa Hey Guru. Okay, if you don't know it, you'll get a hang of it as we do it a few times. It's Ek Onkar. Deep breath in. Sat Nam Siti. Next half breath. Wa Hey Guru. Sit up nice and tall. Lift your chest. Close your eyes and really listen to yourself. Even if you don't know the words, listen to the sound that you're creating. Take a deep breath in. Ek Om. Sat Sitting. Wa Hey Guru. Ek Om. Sat Nam Sitting. Wa Hey Guru. Deep breath in. Ek Om. Sat Nam. City. Wa E Guru. Ek Om. Sat Nam. City. Wa E Guru. Take a deep breath in and hold the breath in. Exhale. Inhale deeply again. Pause at the top and feel the vibration in your body. Feel the movement of the mantra from base of the spine up through the second chakra, third chakra, through the heart, through the throat, to the third eye, to the crown of the head. Exhale. Inhale again deeply. Feel that communication between your head and your heart and your belly and your head, and the energy all around you, the space around you in connection with all of you. And exhale. Let the breath come in and out through the nose. And then let the palms come together in prayer pose, elbows out to the side. Close with a long sat and a short nam. Take a deep breath in. Sat. Nam. Bring the thumbs up to the third eye and bow forward. Nam. Okay, y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Hope that left you feeling good. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any requests, let me know. If there's some particular practice you want to work on, you guys are the steady ones. So let me know what you're interested in working on and we'll